her response was, "Nah, I'm cool. As long as I'm with you, I'm good." It was just that simple.
I was like, you ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. We ain't
As
gotta get married.
long as me and you together, we're gonna be together. We're gonna die together. And immediately I wanted to get married.
What it do, man? It's your boy 100 and we back in this. Hey, we back in this, man. Right now we're talking about marriage. Marriage is what we're talking about right now. I had a little conversation about a week or so ago with a group of people. I was talking about marriage, asking about what people are looking for in their husband or in their wife, and you know, just asking. 'Cause I like asking deep. I like having deep conversations. I like asking deep questions, and the answers were a bit wild. They were a bit wild. Some people putting hard lines where it's a time limit on it. Some people were kind of fluid. It didn't really matter. But those are conversations you should have with somebody early on. Like, what are your expectations? Like, what is the time limit? Like, what do you want from this relationship? So we gonna look at a couple couples and some little commentary about the subject of marriage. Let's tap in.
After I blow up, right? I mean, I'm pissed. You know, I'm like, so her response was, "Nah, I'm cool. As long as I'm with you, I'm good." It was just that simple.
I was like, you ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. We ain't gotta get married.
As long as me and you together, we're gonna be together. We're gonna die together. And immediately I wanted to get married. And because what they said to me was,
now that statement right there, I asked them, if a man said he want to be with you forever, but he doesn't want to get married because he doesn't agree with it, or he don't understand it, or he don't like the American way of getting, whatever his grievances are, he don't want to get married, but he want to be with you forever. I asked women, would you stay with that man, or would you leave that man to go find somebody that wants to get married like you do? And I feel like most of them said they would leave. So I'm like, at that point, you don't value the man. You don't want that man. You want a marriage. Being married and a marriage was more important to you than sticking with that man until maybe he figured it out, or maybe he changed his mind. The man said he committed to you though. He wants to be with you forever. But you would leave that to find a man who just wants to get married. That was wild to me. That was a little wild to me. I ain't gonna lie.
She understood my misunderstanding of marriage. And she grew up with a man that she praises. She grew up in marriage and knew the benefits of it and everything, but she was willing to meet me in my misunderstanding of what it meant.
That's love.
And die with it. That's all I needed to know.
That's all he needed to know. That's all he needed to be convinced. Like, she ain't with me just looking to get married. She not like, oh, I just always dreamt about a wedding. I just always dreamt about a marriage. So that's all I want. I want this man. I want to commit to this man. And that's what it should be about. I'm not saying you wrong for leaving the man because he said he don't want to get married. But I'm just saying, if you decide that after a man tells you that he wants to be with you forever, but he doesn't want to get married, if you decide you want to leave that man to go get married to somebody else, I'm just letting you know that you're choosing marriage over that man. That's it. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying you're choosing marriage over the man. That's it. It's just always more important to you. I'm going to read some of these comments though. Y'all, this is rare. Don't get no ideas. Look at how she looks at him. Beautiful. She understood my misunderstanding. That's deep. Their whole story is so sweet to me. Love Tab and Chance. If you like it, I love it. It took all that for him to want to get married. Games. That's not games. The man said he had a misunderstanding of marriage. He didn't see marriage the way she saw it because he didn't grow up in it the way she grew up in it. He saw it very differently, but she was willing to stick with him regardless. You know what I'm saying? What I've seen in a lot of black love stories is the woman must always prove herself in some way before she is chosen. We must understand why our men, why is it the end of the sentence, have these deep trust issues with us. It's because it's marriage. The woman benefits 100% in a marriage. A man doesn't really benefit in a marriage. You benefit. Most of the time, the man is proposing, the man is paying. If you decide to divorce, the man got to pay for the divorce. The man got to pay alimony. The man got to pay child support. The man loses kids, house, car, clothes. Like, y'all benefits. We are the one who proposed. So, of course, you got to prove something to me because I'm making the choice. Don't I gotta prove something you to have sex with you? I gotta prove I'm desirable, prove I'm worth something, prove I ain't. I gotta prove something to you for sex, right? You gotta prove something for me for marriage. Agreed, the proving can work both ways and be effective. Nah, everything ain't both ways. Everything is not both ways in this world. Like, men and women, a lot of things are not gonna go both ways. Like, you benefit and you control certain situations. We benefit and we control certain situations. That's just what it is. Everything can't go both ways all the time. Bro, put in the words of feeling many men have. Hard to feel like you really want us when it seems like you're ring chasing. Once I'm enough, we're forever. Facts. Facts. It seemed like you ring chasing. If you put in, it better be 5 years or 3 years, or it better be you playing around. We're supposed to be engaged. And like, bro, do you want me or the marriage? Do you want me or the ring? If you want the marriage or the ring, go get that. Go get it. If you want me, stop pressing. Stop pushing. Who wants to get pushed into a marriage? Nobody. No one.
Marriage was always our stumbling block. So we dated, it was 4 years, and I had given an ultimatum by that, which he laughed at, even as I was giving the ultimatum. I knew after a year, I was like, this is my husband. Like, I knew. He was crazy far from that. We're early 20s. So he's like not even in that arena at all. And so every year we would have this great year, and then it would be like, where is this going? What's going on? Blah, blah, blah. For 3 years, right? So now I'm like, okay, I'm about good. I'm about done. And so August, so by the time we had hit Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, St. Patty's Day, Valentine's Day, like I was like, my birthday is May. I was like, oh my God, this man, oh my God, I am losing my by that time. I was like,
is that not crazy to be losing your shit? You with a man, you love a man, you want to marry a man, but you're in turmoil because you're not married yet. But you love the man and want to be with the man, but you are going through it internally because you ain't married yet. Like what, bro? When do you become content? After you married, now what? Now it's something else, right? Now something else gotta happen right now, right? When do you become content with what you got going on? Ever? If once you married, then now you can just exhale? Come on, dog.
Like, I didn't know what was happening.
Can I jump in
Yes.
as well? Is it okay for me to jump in to the story? I want to add some more flavor to it. Is that cool?
Oh,
I'm gonna admit this.
rebel at heart. Like,
I'm
really?
gonna
like,
admit this. Like I usually try to hide that, but I don't like following, right? Like I gotta figure that out for myself. Like, what does that mean? So, you know, I grew up, I didn't see a lot of good marriage. So I was like, so what are you rushing to? What is that? Like, what does it look like? Like, cause everyone else is doing it. I'm actually not going to do it. I ain't built like that. So I had to figure out what it meant to me. I'm not running to a burning building because everybody thinks it's fun. And I don't care what anybody says.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of men feel like, what is we doing? Why are we rushing into this to do what? What's in there? What's in there? Especially if they saw a bunch of marriages crash and burn, a bunch of marriages where it was just drama, a bunch of marriages where it was just trauma and turmoil and divorce and anguish. Like, why would they want to rush into that? Like, women be so ready to do it. Like, let's go right now. Like, if you are with a man and you want to marry a man and you love this man, like, you gonna have to like give him some leeway to get the same understanding that you have or the same desire that you have. Like, and don't make it seem like it's the ring or else. That ain't finna help no man want to get married. Ring or else. Most men gonna choose or else then. All right, then or else. All right. Twisms, you know what I'm saying? Like another ultimatum and struggle love scenario. Well, I didn't see the other ultimatum because last shot it was like, I'm gonna be with you. I'm gonna stay with you. But she had an internal pressure or internal struggle with herself about it. I resonate with the guy. What is the rush? What for? Facts. I agree with him 100%. I'm not persistent enough because no. No what? What you mean no? What you mean no? He's a smart man. Make it make sense to me and we can make it happen. Don't just force it on me because that's what you want. Facts. It gotta make sense for me. It gotta look desirable. It gotta look like something I want to do. Otherwise, why would I do it? You get 2 years with me. If you don't know where we are headed, I'm out. I will not let anyone keep me from my husband. Two years. This is a man, I think that's speaking. Why is this always a narrative? Ultimatum, the woman's gonna wreck her home with that crap. I don't know, man. I just don't see the reason to try to force somebody to do something. I don't see the reason to try to push somebody into doing something. They are not gonna want to do it. Don't force nothing on me. You feel like I'm uncomfortable. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Let me gear myself up and do it myself. Don't push me in there. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, man, if you were a man, you love this man, you want to be with this man, why in the world would you ever tell this man, yeah, if we ain't at least engaged in the next 2 years, it's over with, it's wraps. You gonna wreck your home for a title. You gonna wreck your home for a ring. You gonna wreck your home for a ceremony. You gonna wreck your home just to be able to tell your friends I'm married. That's what you gonna wreck your home for? I guess, man. But yeah, let me know how you feel down in the comments below, man. Do you feel like they tripping with these ultimatums? Do you feel like they tripping with putting the pressure on a man? I like the first couple's approach with the whole, like, she said, we gonna be together, you ain't going nowhere, I ain't going nowhere. I'ma stick beside him. I'ma be with him regardless. That makes a man feel wanted. That makes a man feel chosen. Like, no matter what happens, no matter what's going on, you choose me and wanna be with me. Ceremony or not, ring or not, you want me. That's the woman a man wants to marry. Right there. And if you don't believe me, ask any man, any of them, because we do the proposing, bro. But yeah, man, let me know how you feel down below, man. If you're still watching, you know what I'm saying, a little sub button down there for you. Go ahead and sub and tap in with your mans. You feel me? Tap in with the kid. Next sub goal is 4,000. We on the way to that. We on the way. But appreciate the love, man. And I'll see y'all in the next one.